Hello, good morning. Those are the most beautiful blush tulips from my friend Michelle, who came over last weekend. Michelle, thank you, they're still alive. So, I just thought I'd show you what I'm wearing because this is what I call my classic look. It's Margaret Howell, beautiful blue shirt. I love bows, even though I shouldn't draw attention to my neck. I've had this for ages. You've seen me wear this before. 3/4 length sleeve. And I always pair it with Margaret Howell linen trousers. I'm going to do a long shot so you can see the linen trousers. There's a reason I'm showing you this. Let me just put you here and you should be able to see the wonderful linen trousers. But now shall I actually show you what I have on my feet, which are my trusty old sculls or shoals. So the reason I have my shoals on and my toes out is because Natalie from KY, gosh, I'm so sorry, Natalie. I've never called it that before. Freudian slip, KJ Laundry, she sent me a text going, Jo, you always say some people are summer ready and some people aren't summer ready. Well, here is your warning. There is going to be a heat wave at the end of May. Get your pedicure now before they're, before they're booked out. So, I have booked a pedicure and my toes, this is my nail varnish. I have the remnants of that colour on my toes. Isn't that appalling? Because my feet are hidden all the time. And I put green nail varnish on, I think, when I was doing a fashion shoot. Do you remember? Gosh, it was that long ago. And I've just left the green chipped nail varnish on. So they're going to remove that and give me a pedicure. And I've chosen to go to, we have quite a few nail bars here in Marylebone, and there is one called the Cupcake Nail Bar, and I love it because I've always looked through the window when I'm walking Myrtle, and I love the look of it. So I've never, ever, I usually go to one over the road. I'm going to go there, paid for, not gifted. This is Marylebone. They probably won't even let me vlog, but I'll show you through the window. And this is just, you'll probably all know there's going to be a heat wave. I hope I am not, gonna jinx it by talking about it, but hopefully. Don't you love this? By the way, Margaret Howell is quite pricey, but I get all my Margaret Howell at knockdown prices. Just behind the BBC they have a, what's it called, sample shop, so you can often get Margaret Howell, only with Margaret Howell. They put their stuff they can't sell or samples into this shop. Google it, it's just behind the BBC off Regent Street. Right, first pedicure of the summer coming up. So this is Paddington Street in Marylebone, and on this street alone there are 3 brilliant nail bars, and they all differ in prices. This is the one I usually come to, which is called Nail Spa, but if you go a little bit further down, the other one on Paddington Street, which is called Nailed It, and it's a fantastic nail bar. Very, very popular. You need to book beforehand, although they do have walk-ins, but given that it's summer, this will get very, very, very popular. But, oh my gosh, sorry, obligatory drilling. There is always drilling somewhere in Marylebone. So this is the one I'm going to, called Cupcake, and it's between the 2 others that I've shown you. In fact, it's next to Vishali. I don't know how many of you know Vishali is, Vishali does quite famous facials. This is the Vishali Clinic, and Cupcake is right next door, and I assume they're connected. I don't actually know. I've no idea. But I think this is very Instagram friendly. I'm not really into the Instagram. I mean, I do Instagram, as you know. I don't even know if they're going to let me film in there, but I'm going to get these dreadful toes sorted. So this reminds me, when I used to go to New York, I used to have pedicures. It was the first time I ever had pedicures. And it's like this, it's just the atmosphere is the same. I love this place. Anyway, I haven't even had the pedicure yet, but we're going to choose my nail colour. I'm really ashamed when she actually sees what is on my toenails. I'm really embarrassed, but I'm sure they've seen worse. Right. So they are using OP, which is a more permanent. So I'm going to, I think she said it's an extra £3 if you have varnishes from this wall, and I love OP. I use them a lot. So I'm just looking for a standard red on my toes, to be honest. So, and I like red with a bit of orange. So I think. Oh. No, it's not as harsh. Truly, it looks worse than it is. Oh, it's quite ticklish, in fact. Here I am, clutching my skulls, and I loved that. Do you know, I was in there 2 hours, because when I went in it was empty. When I left it was full of women, and we were just talking. Do men ever do that? Do men do that in a barber's? We were all just chatting for about an hour, and I know that 2 of the girls in there are now going to follow me. One of them is from Australia, from Sydney, and she said, I will definitely follow you. So I gained subscribers whilst having my nails, or my pedicure. Hurrah! Hello, I'm on my way to Claridges. Do you know one of the loveliest things of living where I do? I just walk here. And these shoes, these are my new shoes, are so comfortable. Truly, they are, people were saying when they saw them, are they really heavy? No, they're so light. Gosh, sorry about the lighting, talking about lighting, this has gone very dark. They're incredibly light and really comfy. And you know, when you wear shoes for the first time, usually you get blisters. Well, I haven't. These just haven't blistered. They're wonderful. Anyway, enough about the shoes. I am off to the wonderful Claridges to do a catch-up with Sally Hughes, the beauty editor, Sally Hughes, the wonderful Sally Hughes. She's going to be talking about her products. And gosh, sorry about the light again, so sorry. I only ever come here at Christmas, really, don't I, with the wonderful Simon Lycett. But here we are, Claridges, and apparently I'm going to meet her in the painter's room. So we're going to the painter's room, which I have never been to before. I've done loads of interviews in this hotel because obviously we do what we call junkets. So when there are big movies out, the cast will come to Claridges and all sit in separate rooms, and that's where we do the interviews. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, so here we are. Thank you. But this is far more exciting because I actually want to be here. The other interviews I do because I have to do it for my job, but this is like walking into heaven. It's gorgeous. How many products in the range?
So there are 6 products, but you would probably only use 5 because there's a choice to make between moisturisers. So, shall I show you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's assume we're in the morning cleanser, massage into dry face, add a little water, turns into a milk, washes away, last night's skincare, perspiration, dust, whatever you pick up in the night, and I'm assuming you don't sleep in your makeup. So that's first.
And that will do for city life, because we...
Absolutely. So as long as you've taken your makeup off at night, this does everything you need a morning cleanser to do. So in here we have some pineapple enzymes for some glow. It's not an exfoliant, but a bit of glow. We have a ferment in there so that you're not irritated by anything, so for sensitive skin. We've got glycerin for hydration, hyaluronic acid in literally everything I'm going to show you. So lots of good stuff in there, amino acids. So soothing, gentle, cleansing, hydrating.
For every skin type?
Every skin type.
Was absolutely wonderful. What a lovely thing to do on a lovely sunny morning. Do you remember the last time I was here was when there was a Christmas tree up these stairs? Good God, a hippopotamus sink. Lovely installations here in Claridges. Right, I'm off home. So guess where I am? I've called this vlog Summer Ready, and in every sense we are summer ready here on Middle-aged Minx, because thanks to all of you, it is truly time I updated my, what do we call it, Philippe? Philippe's here, by the way.
The intro?
The intro.
Walking intro?
The walking intro. So, they never stop drilling. At least they're taking the scaffolding down. Here we go, right, they stopped drilling. If you vlog in London, you just have to make the most of silence, so-called silence. So, one of you said, Jo, it's about time you change your intro. You're in a mask, you'll be wearing the same old leopard print dress. So I have now changed into my summer attire, and you will often see me in flares. I love flares. In fact, I'm going to take you to see Koi Bird at the end of this, because they have a vintage sale on. But we are now going to film, and the bicycle's quite good, because it's quite London. We are going to film my intro. And if you don't know what we're on about, at the end, there is an opportunity for you to film yourself here in Carnaby Street, going past this woman. And we've had, Philippe, how many would we have had? 100 by now?
What, since the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh my God, like millions?
Millions. And some of them are hysterical. Some of you are quite self-conscious and you do it really quickly. Some of you show off and you go back and forth. My favourite was a guy called Chris, or no, once we had a whole family walk past. So it is in Broadwick Street, and Philippe now is going to film me. Let me just film him though, because he looks amazing, and you'll see that he's working for not just me, but a very legit company, NBC. He's working for. He's wearing his lanyard. Let me just show. Hello.
Hello.
Philippe, why aren't you at work today? Why are you here? Are you moonlighting?
Because you brought me out.
I literally brought you out. I mean, we are lucky. When did we film my last intro?
Last year, July, I think. A year ago, almost.
Can I just say, last time you saw Philippe was when he was appearing in Spring Awakening. Everyone was going on about how beautiful, well, his mother was, but also his girlfriend Katie. And you're very much an item, the two of you, aren't you?
Yeah, going strong. 4 months.
You did 4 months?
Yeah.
That's almost a record for you, Philippe. But yeah, lovely compliments about her and always about Philippe. And you never read the comments, Philippe, because
I'm too scared.
No, don't be scared. Seriously, you have to laugh it off when people are cruel. It's their issue, not ours. But people are always asking about the music. They always go, Philippe, what music? And I never know what music you're using.
Well, I guess I'll have to start reading comments then.
Right, leave him comments and let's see if he actually answers them. Okay, we are going to start filming. I thought that was a
Well, I'm working through the whole building.
So before I go home, I have to drop into Koi Bird. The flares I'm wearing, the bell bottoms are from Koi Bird, and they have a vintage collection, I think. I'm going to find out. There she is. Wow. I was watching you go live yesterday.
Oh, were you?
That was amazing, yeah. So this is vintage, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So this is the vintage collection. Is that a Poochie? Yes, look at that. I absolutely love Poochie. This is the fabric of the 60s. How many of us wore this on pyjamas or dressing gowns? I absolutely love it. Right down underneath the name of it, I've forgotten, it'll come to me. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is probably my pick. Look at this, shearling. You know how I'm so into shearling. I don't know the label on this. I love it. I love all their vintage. They've got loads of vintage Prada, loads of Jean Paul Gaultier, Pucci. You need to get on down here or follow them online, Koi Bird. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, it is late night. I don't know how do you light? Look, I've taken all my makeup off. I put my pyjamas on. This is how I love to spend my evening. I put my pyjamas on. I have got a little bit of lip gloss. And I'm about to have my supper. And this is how I spend my evenings. And I am very excited because it is the asparagus season. And again, my friend Michelle, do you know I never ate asparagus until about 15 years ago. And I used to share a flat with Angela and Michelle, both of whom have been on the vlog, and Michelle used to always cook asparagus, and I just thought it was so sophisticated. And then when I started, I know I'm fiddling with my hair, it's just because I know I look awful, and this lighting. Do you know, when I started vlogging, I made so sure, so certain that I was going to be lit well and look my best. I just don't care anymore, but there we go. So, yes, look what I've got. So that's my supper. Do you want to see Myrtle's supper? What are you eating, Myrt? A yak stick. She loves her yak sticks. Myrt, say hello to everyone because they love you. Myrtle. That's her dinosaur. These yak sticks, by the way, they're like, they're addicted to them. It's like I'm giving her drugs. She will get through one of those a day. But this lovely guy said to me, who runs the grooming, he said, don't let them chew. And this, I look like Eric Morecambe. I know I'm fiddling with my hair. You always say stop fiddling with your hair. But can I just say to all those people, the reason why I fiddle with my hair is I'm looking at myself. It's like looking at yourself in the mirror, and everybody does this when they look in a mirror. Everybody, whether you're vain or not. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not looking down a lens. I'm looking in a mirror. Anyway, I should have shot this during the daylight hours, shouldn't I? But I wanted to get it off to Philippe. So that we can put it out on Sunday. So that's it. That's the end of the vlog. I'm going to have my asparagus and watch probably the Johnny Depp trial, which I am, oh gosh, I mean, probably one of the best dramas that's been out. I don't know if you're following it or not. And that's it. Can I just say that I know I spent half the vlog having a pedicure. Do you know, I seriously mean it when I say, do men, when they're in a barber shop, all talk like that? That pedicure was like therapy. It was like a counselling session. I do hope the women I met in there are watching this, because I'd never met you before. Didn't we have a wonderful time as our feet were being scrubbed? So we had the best ever time. And I came out thinking, all that cost me was a pedicure, and I felt like I'd had a full-on counselling session. So, yeah, get yourself summer ready. Or next week, we will play out my new intro. And don't forget, now you know where you film yourself, the Carnaby Street lady, just go, when you're in London, film yourself, email it to my agent, Nigel, whose details are below. And that's it. Sorry about this face at the end of the vlog. I'll try better. Shall I have the final shot on Myrtle? Please subscribe. Please, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. And even if it's not for me, give a thumbs up and subscribe for Myrtle. Bye. Myrt. 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 Myrt, just... Oh, never mind. Never mind.
I'm walking, yeah, the need, I'm talking.